This video will detail the elements of using a survey in itslearning. First, let's review how to create a survey. You can create the survey by clicking the Add button here, or you can go to Resources and choose an Add button in any folder. You can choose it here or here. If you want the survey to go to a specific folder, you would want to choose the Add button in Resources. If you want it just to go at the very bottom of your resources, you can choose this green Add button here. In the Activities section, you do have the option to do a survey here. Now you'll want to give the survey a title, and you can also give it a description, a deadline. Now the next piece is the type of survey. So this is important. If you are truly looking for anonymous feedback, you will leave it as anonymous, which is the default. However, if this is a survey where you need to make sure you have answers, or you need to know who answered and who did not answer, you need to change this to not anonymous. If you do not do that and you give the survey out, it will not allow you to change it after someone takes the survey. So it's very important that you do that to start with if you want to know who completed the surveys. Make it mandatory or not, and then when you start it, it's going to be not active because there's no questions yet. So we're going to start here and do save. And then now it has the survey created. If I go to the question tab, there are 4 question types that I can add: a yes/no question, a multiple choice question, an open survey question, which would be like a paragraph form, and then this is a matrix question, which would be if they were answering a number of questions with the same answer. So typically you might see that like on a scale, like very likely, somewhat, not at all, and you had, let's say, maybe 5 sentences, and you wanted the participants to mark where they fall on each of those. That would be like a matrix question. But the questions are pretty self-explanatory to add. When you do your multiple choice question, you will type your question in the big box. And you can format this question with all your formatting tools. And then down in the alternatives box, you are going to put what their answer choices are. Okay, so actually you don't enter it in this box, but you add it here. And I'm going to say, and you can add as many or as little as you want. If you need to remove it, you can remove it and add a new one. And then you save. And now you can see I have 1 multiple choice question. The yes/no question and the open survey questions are pretty self-explanatory. Now I'm going to jump over to another survey that I've already have completed. All right, so here is a self-assessment survey. This survey is not anonymous, which is why I actually see names here. So these people have taken my survey. I am going to show result just to show you what it looks like, and I will say show result in normal. And this happened to be only a 1-question survey, so you can see it gives me the answer options and the percentage. Unfortunately, there are no pretty graphs, but you do get your percentages here, and you could certainly make your own graphs if necessary. But let me also show you. So this tells you who has answered. It does not tell you who has not answered. Okay, so if you want to see who has not answered your survey, and again, you can only do this if you made the survey not anonymous. But if I go to this 360 reports here, and I go to my resources summary, and I go on to that assessment, which is this differentiation self-assessment, I can see 20 out of 43 people did the assessment. Now, if I want to see the details, I just click on View Details. And here I have a list of all of the participants, and I can see who has completed it and who has not completed it. So it looks like these people may have opened it but did not mark an answer. Unfortunately, you cannot sort this just to get your list of who did not complete, but this will give you a pretty good ballpark. And that's about the best way to see that. And you would just have to make note, or you can print this page. I just did a right click and chose print. And then you can, actually, you would probably first want to just highlight all of this. And then choose your print. So then you'll get a list, and you can see completed, and the ones that say open did not complete. So I hope this is helpful in determining which survey tool you use, depending on what kind of outcomes and information you're looking for in the end.